What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Giga-Nate, and today I'm going to be going over the top 10 best exercises for beginners and starters in the gym. Now, because of TikTok and Instagram, there are 1,000,001 different exercises. People just trying to waste your time or try to sell you on their workout plan or a supplement or whatever. So today I'm going to be going over the best ones to start with. Whether you just started or you're a week into training, these are good ones to start with. They're very easy to get down. I would recommend watching more YouTube videos, but we'll go into later detail with that on the list. But without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Handsome like Mr. Clean, flaming like some kerosene, fresher than some Listerine, looking like a string bean.
Lat pull down is downright one of the best exercises for targeting your back and your arms. It contributes to giving you that wide back that gives you that more masculine look. Make sure to keep your butt and knees down and not to go up with the bar when you're doing this exercise. This is a cheating way to bring the bar back down. Make sure to flex your back if you can to get the full effect of this exercise. It is up there with the deadlift as being one of the best back exercises. It is 100% okay to get lifting straps if you're feeling yourself failing on those last 2 to 3 reps. So don't be afraid to get lifting straps if you're struggling with this exercise. I remember as a young teenager downloading those apps that would tell you that if you did these certain calisthenic exercises that you were going to get that six-pack or that you were going to look like a chiseled Giga-Chad. The ab cable pull-down is genuinely one of the best exercises for developing your ab muscles. Now, keep in mind, I said develop your ab muscles. This is not going to make you lose fat. You're not going to do this for 30 days and all of a sudden look like Giga-Chad. But with enough hard work, this is going to be the exercise that actually helps you build the six-pack physique that you want. Everybody loses fat differently. Some people lose fat in their face first. Some people lose fat in their glove handles first. Some people lose fat in their chest first. Some people lose fat in their thighs first. Everyone is going to lose it differently. But doing the ab cable pull down along with having a low body fat percentage is going to help bring out that Greek god physique that you want. Okay. Hammer curls. Many people wonder what hammer curls exactly work. Imagine you have an inner and outer part of your bicep. Regular curls, which we're going to see later on the list, work the inside of your bicep, while hammer curls work the outer part of your bicep. I would honestly recommend to some of y'all to actually start with hammer curls first and then move on to bicep curls. Just in my personal opinion, hammer curls are better to start with, and at the same time, they're better able to help you get used to the motion of curling. Side note, please make sure not to swing your arms while curling. This is a very easy way to hurt yourself, and as well, you're not going to be making the same type of progress. It doesn't mean you have to have the strictest form imaginable, but it is one that you have to make sure gravity is not the only thing bringing the dumbbells down. Leg extensions are one of the best leg exercises you can do in the gym. Do not skip leg day. Most beginners do, and it's because legs in and of themselves are not a very aesthetically pleasing muscle. When you walk down a beach, if you have abs, people are bound to take notice of that, but they're usually not bound to take notice of your legs. Regardless, me and the rest of the fitness community will tell you legs are something that you need to stick with, and leg extensions are a key part of building your legs, especially your quads. The same way that lat pull downs work your back, leg extensions are what build your quads. So when you have a wide back, you look more masculine and more dominant. And when you have thick quads, it gives you an even more masculine look because now it looks like all of your body fits. Unless you actually genuinely have an illness that prevents you from working your legs, legs need to be trained twice a week like any other muscle, and leg extension should be in the top 3 of your leg exercises. Shrugs may seem pointless at first, but they're just as important for your back as a lateral pull down would be. Shrugs are the best for building your upper lats as well as helping you form your grip. Make sure to not let your fingers slip, as shrugs are incredibly easy to do this with. However, once you're able to develop that better grip, you will see that transfer over to your other exercises, and you'll be better able to hold the lat pull down bar or your barbells. I see people skip over shrugs a lot, and it's because it's not as glamorous as the bench press or the deadlifts or the squats. And this is one that you are going to have to do for a long time before you start seeing results. I would personally recommend only doing this exercise with dumbbells because barbells or kettlebells will maybe not give you the same type of stimulation as regular dumbbells would. However, I am not an expert, so in the end, do whatever feels good for you when it comes to shrugs. Okay, Like I said before, there's 1,000,001 videos you can watch about how to develop your abs, but the ab wheel is also one with the ab cable pull down that is a great exercise for actually developing your ab muscles. And of course, this is not going to develop your abs to make you look like Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth in the Avengers, but it can develop your abs. However, do not take this as me saying you need to be doing this exercise every day. Like with all exercises, you need to do this one twice a week for proper development and not overtraining. I know pretty much everyone who's going to watch this wants that shredded physique and are going to want to do this exercise 5, 6, even 7 times a week. But as someone who's been on this journey, if you're looking to get shredded within a month, you're going to be surely disappointed. Just stay in moderation and everything will develop properly. Okay. Bicep curls and lateral raises are ones I'm going to kind of combine into one because neither one is significantly better than the other and they both play an important role in developing your physique. Bicep curls, of course, being what gives you the arms like Giga-Chad, and lateral raises being what develop your arms to make you look more masculine. Pretty much everyone who lifts in a gym knows that these are key exercises if you want to develop your masculine physique. However, do not ego lift and try to lift more than you can, and in the end, accidentally blow your arms off. And with lateral raises, make sure to stick somewhere in that 8 to 12 rep range, and if you're doing something like 20-pound lateral raises and you can't get past 6 reps, there's nothing wrong with lowering down to 15 and going up again. There's no shame in lowering weight, and it's better to have that little ounce of shame that you feel than to have a permanent injury. For all the leg day haters, yes, squats are one of the best exercises for your legs, no duh. Pretty much like the bench press for your legs. Hamstrings, glutes, your back, everything is at play here. But the most important thing is to make sure that you have proper form. Because while squats are one of the best lifts in the gym, they can also be the easiest to screw up. Look up Jeff Nippard or another fitness YouTuber for this type of information. But yes, make sure that you do this lift correctly to not have permanent damage on your body.
10 or 11 years ago, I tried to do some squatting. I had a big fight coming up. I fucked my lower back so bad. I don't know if I did it wrong or what. My lower back was a mess. And it was a mess to the point where now it's 10 years later, still, even just doing them, I got a tinge on my lower back. Yeah. I don't know how I fucked
The
it.
squat and the deadlift is the exercise most people will mess upon. They try and lift too heavy with incorrect form, and that's when they load up the spine too much.
Deadlift, another great exercise that is incredibly easy to mess up. There are 100 million, trillion, gazillion videos all talking about how deadlifting is most important, but you also need to have the most important form. Not make this mistake of curving your back unless you just want to go ahead and injure yourself. Once you go into heavier lifts, I would also recommend getting a lifting belt, but do not ego lift in the gym. No one cares how much weight you can deadlift when you look like you're just 2 seconds away from toppling over. Do not be a gym douche. Keep the correct form, and this will soon be one of your favorite lifts in the gym. And of course, the bench press. What can I say about the bench press that you don't already know? It's amazing for developing your chest. Literally the grandfather of all gym lifts. Even Arnold knows this. The incline bench press can also go right here, as there is this huge debate on whether the bench press regular is better or the incline bench press is better. But again, do not ignore the bench press because it isn't the most amazing exercise. It is literally one of the building blocks that your fitness journey will rest upon. Well, if you made it to the end of the video, that means you like exercising, and better yet, you like this channel. So make sure to scroll down, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Peace.
Handsome like Mr. Clean, flaming like some kerosene, fresher than some Listerine, looking like a string bean.